What's the Not Your Finest Hour podcast? What is that all? I mean, I've heard stories.
Not Our Finest Hour podcast. I'll have to check out one of these days when I get a minute to listen to it. I've been told it's not for everyone. Just the general reviews I hear on it. It has been getting really good reviews.
And I've never personally listened to it, but I have heard it's not for everyone.
I listened to the Not Our Finest Hour podcast. Just great podcast. I've really enjoyed that.
I'm not endorsing anything. From what Caleb told me, he said, don't endorse anything unless you listen to it first.
I do once in a while listen in, and it's a lot of fun. But I do got to be careful. It is not for everyone.
Caleb Allman is always dropping nugs that it's one of the most value-added shows out there.
Of course, through all the Not Our Finest Hour, you guys poking fun at so much different stuff is absolutely killer.
I don't feel any oppression tonight. In fact, I feel very free. Not Our Finest Hour podcast. Thanks for being here.
I'm Interlock in, and I wouldn't fucking miss the Not Our Finest Hour podcast for nothing.
Welcome to the beginning of the Jamaica-based podcast. We are no longer trying to source Dominicans. We are full-blown trying for the Jamaican audience. How was the airport, Chad?
It's the worst airport I've been to.
Do you think it's because of the damages, or do you think it just wasn't a good airport? Like, I've been there, I've never found it to be particularly bad, but it's also got hit by the hurricane, so I don't know what. There
was nothing that showed damage. There's no damage from what we. I'm not saying it's the worst airport in the world. It's the least inviting airport. Hour there, 2 hours there. It is what it is, right?
Yes.
But it doesn't look like there was huge damage or anything like that. I don't like how you have to fill in like your customs form whenever you come in, and you have to do it through like a QR code that you have to scan off the wall. And there's like 50 people crowded around this QR code.
Oh,
and
that
families are trying
wasn't
to fill this. Like, that's bullshit. Like, you are a fucking real, actual, live, million people plus country. We can get beyond this stupid fucking little QR code thing to get into the country here.
But
that's just me. That was the only hiccup that we really.
Mike.
Oh, can you guys hear me? Sorry, I'm looking at something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't remember ever dealing with the QR code, but there's a distinct possibility, and I mean a very real possibility. Kelly dealt with the QR code, and I was in space staring at the sky or doing something that wasn't productive. So I think that there potentially could have been a QR code, but I'm confident it never would have. I would have never encountered it as a person. I probably should have.
Yeah, probably about as much of awareness as my 7-year-old daughter when it comes to these things. Because I filled out her QR code based paperwork or whatever. She had no clue, right? So,
have you met any fans there?
None.
Because we do have less than 1% of our audience listening in from Jamaica.
From Jamaica?
Yeah.
Right on. Someone probably accidentally hit play once upon a time. Well, maybe we should have a Not Our Finest vacation here.
Ooh.
Maybe someone got confused with the other Not Our Finest Hour podcast and accidentally turned on ours. That could be something that happened too, for sure. Mike, how was Congress, since you were the only one to attend?
Of us three to attend, yeah. It was good. Good to see some faces. I saw Jack there.
Nice.
We exchanged business book recommendations, and it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Don't read The Philosophy of Money. Or what was that? The something of money. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know which one you're talking about.
Waste of my 4 hours.
What'd you pick up from it? Nothing.
Nothing.
Did you read the whole thing?
I read half of it on the plane.
Wow, you're a good reader. Dang.
Well, there's not much else to do.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. Man, nothing. Nothing in it. Maybe I need to take a course on how to read better, like absorb more. But I just found there was nothing in there that I could take away really. They're like, oh, continue investing even whenever the market's down. I'm like, no shit. That's not fucking. That's not rocket science. Stay the course. Like you don't make any stupid fast decisions. Yes, I understand. Like this isn't fucking rocket science here, guys. You're selling. I paid $50 for this book or whatever. You're not giving me $50 worth of information here.
$50 for that book?
I don't
Holy.
know. I went to the counter with two books and she's like $95. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
No way.
There better be information like gold in here. So, and me, like whenever after I'm done reading a book, I leave it somewhere. I never take it. What the fuck am I gonna do with books, really? Like, it's just
Some,
kindling if your house were ever to catch fire. Like, it does nothing for me.
sometimes people reread them in case they miss something.
I missed something the first time.
Well, that doesn't. So for the record, that doesn't sound like a book that I would keep. I think it's
I don't keep any books. Like, nothing.
this goes back to my argument that almost all advice that's spewed from any kind of fucking pundit is just really basic shit.
I could write a book like this. I could write a landscaping book like this
I
with
could
all the
write
useless shit I've known.
I
I've
could
learned.
I could seriously like write a book on the value of root density in a lawn care business. And I've never owned a lawn care business and I've never cared about root density. I could write a book on it though, because it's basic
I,
shit.
I think somebody already did. You can buy the whole ball of cheese and read it there. Something like that.
Maybe someone could listen to
The
this
whole wheel of
podcast.
cheese? Is that it? I don't know.
That sounds good.
The
I'd love
wheel of
a full
maybe
wheel of cheese.
maybe we should sell our packages the wheel of cheese. The full wheel of cheese, not the partial wheel of cheese.
Chad, you haven't been keeping up on your
Yes, I
daily
have. I've
landscape
done
duty, have
one
you?
every day. Yeah, I
Oh
think
man.
Instagram is just shutting me down. It doesn't like it.
Yeah, I guess
Not
I've
getting
been
much
busy.
traction, so I'm just gonna power through and continue to do it anyway.
Nice.
You're saying you're saying that you're not getting the same amount of views because I think that in general people get more views when they're starting to be in front of the camera.
Well,
But
I mean,
you're saying that's not true for you.
well, not the last couple days.
Maybe it's suppressing you because you're in Jamaica.
Potentially, I think that could be a thing because even my personal Instagram is getting no traction, which I mean, it never did. It's my personal life. Nobody gives a shit. But now, especially nobody gives a shit.
I feel like that those
So,
types of topics like business related doesn't get the same amount as like entertainment, things like that. But it's a more specific audience.
well, I
I
mean, I'm
feel
not
like
going to get famous here, so not worried about that.
I thought that the first one you posted had a lot of engagement.
Well, maybe people are tired of it already.
No, there was just a lot of people asking questions and commenting. I think that when you did the one at $55 an hour, that's like kind of a controversial thing to talk about. I thought it would get more traction.
Yeah, some guy
You
went
know,
off on that. He's like, "You want me to bring all my shit for $55?" That's not what I said. That nobody is telling you to bring your entire crew out there for $55 an hour. But like, you can't argue with these people all day.
Yeah.
They're gonna take from it what they want to, and then just start yelling about stuff anyway. Right? That's what people do on the internet. So
I think that it's controversial because someone's going to say it's too much, someone's going to say it's too little, you know.
it,
And when you started talking about it, I was like, oh, this will get someone who goes off on a tangent about shit, and it did.
yeah, I don't like. I really don't foresee a scenario where you send a guy out for less than that, and you're still in the green. You know, like if
I
you,
don't,
my hot take is that if you send anyone out for less than $55 an hour, you might as well send them out for $0 an hour because you're already bleeding money below that. So why not do it for free and then call it advertising?
and you think that is regardless of what their overhead, regardless of what their pay rate is.
Like they can make $20 or they can make $40, but I don't think a business can send them out for less than 55. Any
So
business.
if someone was sending an $18 an hour employee out for 50,
There's an argument to say maybe that could work, right? And we talked about last week how as soon as the camera stops rolling, there's more to be said. You can unroll this problem for
yes,
miles and miles, right? Like
Mike
you're,
built a whole software around it.
yeah,
This whole
yeah,
podcast could become the landscape ditty because there's 7 every week. So we
yeah.
could talk about 7 different
That's it.
landscape ditties every week.
Exactly. I'm just trying to roll out content for us guys. But like you're not sending you're not sending that $18 an hour employee out on his own, right? Or at least I don't think you are. You know, so you're rolling his wages in with someone else's wages, and then maybe your day rate is in there and it covers that and all this shit, right? Like there's a million other things. I just think if you break it down to the very essence, you're not charging less than $55 per man hour and making anything on it.
Mm-hmm.
And people are welcome to disagree. I built natural design on that premise, and it's worked over the last 8 years. Right before, whenever we came up with this whole idea, actually, I wouldn't say we even use it all that much. We have a day rate for a crew of 3.
Yeah. So when you were talking about that, I thought that was interesting because you often talked about just using a crew rate, day rate for a crew for 3.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't remember there ever being a time where you talked about using an hourly rate to do an estimate. So
No, I don't.
I thought that was interesting when you were talking about it.
I don't. But if you would if you distill the day rate even further, you can draw $55 an hour man rate out of that, right?
Yes.
And then we'll say another man's worth 65 and another man's worth 75 or whatever, right? Plus whatever the equipment's worth an hour and everything. So I just wanted to give a snapshot sort of in my 60 seconds what I thought one man was worth at a very basic level. So
Why do you limit those things to 60 seconds?
I can't see me having anything more to say after 60 seconds
Fair.
that I can consolidate anyway. Otherwise, it'll just be rambling like I do here. just go off into nothing. But if I can keep it concise in 60 seconds or so, then I think I have a better chance of getting to the point. But we'll see. It's been a week. And no, what's the date today? The 9th?
It's the 9th, yeah.
So we're
9
over a
days.
weekend. Yeah.
9 days.
So.
I
And
thought
Sundays
about
and stuff. I didn't want to
I thought
think
about
about anything today.
I thought about starting a similar series, and then I realized have nothing intelligent to say, and I'm not capable of it. So
Well, I don't either, but I
I
mean,
thought about starting a similar series, but just being one away from Chad. So just starting with Chad's first point and just recording it like it's myself, and then just go from
well,
there.
I thought to myself, when I start to dry up, I'm going to tap you guys and other guys for a little landscape ditty and then put it on my page
that's a
and send
fucking
that
great
out.
idea.
Do you
So,
have a list of ideas, Chad, or are you just
no,
going like, yeah,
Jesus Christ, no.
figured so.
No. Like, I had a really good one, then I forgot. I'm like, well, must not have been that good.
Oh, that shit happens. Be driving somewhere, and I'll be like, "This would be really funny,"
Yeah.
and then I'm like, "Fuck."
Yeah, or
So-
that's really smart. I should say that. And then I'm like, fuck, what was that again?
fucking
Gone.
So normally during snow removal season, if we have people driving during the day and people driving during the night, like I either do both shifts, but I'm at least awake for both shifts. I don't I try to sleep as little as possible and make sure I'm up for both shifts in case there's a problem. But this year, because I'm in my 50s and I'm debating if I have another winter left in me of that kind of behavior, I decided that I would start. If the night shift is there, I'll get them set up, make sure they're okay, and then I'll come home and I'll go to bed and sleep like a normal person. But I'll leave my ringer on my phone because I know I'm a extremely light sleeper, so I will wake up. And the first night of this, Cody didn't do it. The truck blew the deaf pub and died and only drove 8 kilometers an hour at 1:30 in the morning.
Ah.
So,
Ah.
but
So
Cody
you
was
put her on a site where she was moving snow from one side of the parking lot to the other, and she could still do it.
Oh, you know what was shitty? She was like literally doing the first offsite removal job that we had for the year.
Oh no!
I know. I was like,
Oh
but she
no!
was conveniently close to her house,
Hmm.
just in the route she was on. So she just limped the truck at 8 kilometers an hour to her house and put it in the driveway.
Oh,
And then Brad went and looked at it and said, "Yeah, this isn't something I'm fixing in a residential driveway." So we fucking hooked her the day back to the yard.
yikes! I remember years ago when I did snow removal, I had ordered a truck overnight. It was like 11 o'clock at night. And I'm like, okay, I'm sitting there in the back, though, in the Dairy Queen parking lot, waiting for the fucking truck to show up. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. What the fuck? Where's my truck? Call my buddy, no answer. The next day, I'm like, what happened? He's like, oh, well, the truck froze and it wouldn't start. Like, nobody thought to call me. I couldn't get a hold of fucking anybody. I just sat in the fucking Dairy Queen parking lot for 3 hours. You fucking assholes. So I'm glad I don't have to do this shit anymore.
Because, yeah, I don't, well, I don't know. I think I'd be bored if I wasn't doing something.
I'm telling you, I'm not bored right now. I'm a
That
little hot, but I'm not bored.
that happens to me a lot. Is the on vacation I get agitated and bored.
Well, I like when work things come through on email and stuff like that because I feel like I'm being productive. And like even an email will come through for an RFQ, I'll send it right to Jack. It takes me all of 20 seconds, but I'm like, holy fuck, I got something done. This is awesome.
I kicked ass today.
Yeah, like holy shit, this is great. Yeah, yeah.
I think that we're like not obviously not with the landscape crews because they're laid off, but I think that with the trucking, we're arguably when it's snowing busier now than we are in the summer.
I can see that.
Like the volume of trucks and trucking and stuff that we're doing every day. Like,
Is it more favorable type of work? Like, you're not under the gun so much to get a load of gravel here or there. Like, it's sort of just, it's the nighttime. You get in, you move the snow. Like, nobody's calling, where's my gravel? Where's my gravel? Where's my gravel?
the only thing that's gone on this year is our one big client. We started doing all their salt deliveries because they didn't, just because that kind of jumps the queue. And so, um, so we started doing all their salt deliveries, and because of the salt shortage, that's been, like there's just no salt in it. Like I sat at this, like I sat there yesterday at Arns, like fucking waiting for a truck to show up from Quebec, so that I could
Yeah,
be like,
somebody told me there's a truck from Quebec or place in Quebec that has tons of salt.
yeah, Three Rivers,
Oh,
because,
Jesus.
that's
far.
as far as you can get the boats before St. Lawrence freezes and there's a dock.
Well, they could bring it to my house. I got 2 cottages that would
Yeah.
gladly accept salt
You can
on the
accept
St. Lawrence River.
100,000. What's crazy is now, like deliver triaxle loads of salt nonstop all day, they're $5,000 a truck.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty wild. It's a wild. I'm glad that we're only on the like we're on the like the cost of salt doesn't like it doesn't affect my life, you know. So
Mhm.
hmm
like watching the people who have to deal with the like me having to wait to get the salt so I could make sure our client had salt. That's inconvenient. Having to pay $100 a ton more for salt than what you started off in the start of the season, that is horrible.
Yeah. I'm so glad I don't do
Crimea
that.
River, though, like you knew you wanted to do snow removal. Oh, I'm gonna make so much money doing snow removal. Okay, whatever you say. Been there, but whatever. No, I mean everybody has to make money, right? Fine, but
I think that snow removal is you have to have the right mindset and be the right person. There's people who make a lot of money doing snow removal or snow plowing, snow removal, whatever. And then there's people who don't make any money. So I honestly think that it just depends on who you are as a person and how what you're if you're passionate about it, then you can make there's lots of people who lose money with trucking,
yeah,
but I like it. You could, I guess, argue I'm passionate about it, but I like the trucking, so I find ways to make it work for me because I like it. So
What do you like about it?
I like I like the trucks.
I like the trucks.
I like the trucks. I like figuring out logistical things. I think that at the heart of me, I like solving people's problems. And all that is all day long, every day is solving someone's problems. Like people people very rarely call you for like a week ahead of time. It's usually right, hey, can you do something about this? I think that there's that part of it. I guess maybe I have a hero complex. You're fucking right, I got you that gravel, bitch. Look at me. Um,
Do you
I
get
don't,
disappointed in yourself when you can't solve somebody's problems? When you had to say no?
yes, I very rarely say no to anything. Like I almost always find some way to, even if someone calls us for a triaxle load of gravel, but Cody's not busy, she'll do two 10 ton runs if it's close in Durham. You know, that one way or I'll do 2 10 if it's close. We'll just do two, and I just build them as a triaxle load. Um,
Well,
because
there's no money there, is there?
no, there isn't, but uh,
I understand that the service is for next time and all this stuff, and keep the client happy. I get it.
yeah, it's. I agree. There's no money in it. You know, if you're the one who solves the problem, even if you didn't make any money that day, maybe you make money the next 5 days because they call you when
Yeah,
it's convenient. I mean, we built our whole business on service, right? So
yeah.
uh, having being able to solve, yeah, I can usually find some way to do something. So it's we finally got the fucking machines out of Blue Mountain today. So that was how long it took before it wasn't snowing there.
Hmm.
So very. I watched all the videos from Congress and I watched everything that was going on and I saw all the booths and quickly concluded I missed nothing and it was fine.
Mhm.
It was the same as last year, which was the
Which is
same as the year before,
yeah,
which was also the same as the year before.
yes. So I thought, well, thankfully I didn't waste my time.
Mhm.
It was I didn't see it. There's nothing there was some Kubota skid steer there I would have mind
Yeah, the
seeing.
big one.
Yeah. It's
The
a
110.
S100 SS or something. I don't know. It's got a 100 in it and some S's.
I think it's 110, is it not? 95, and I don't know. But I would love one of those. I have no use for it at all. That's a big, big skid steer.
But here's what's crazy is if you don't have any use for it, who the fuck would?
Mm,
Maybe a guy doing like a company doing lot clearing.
yeah, earthworks guys, which I would love to do more earthwork stuff. Screw this landscaping stuff.
I
More
agree.
building work,
I think
more earthworks.
I think it's definitely more complex. I think it's definitely more complex doing landscaping.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, whatever makes the money. But if we could get away from the interlock side of things, which is, I don't think, a possibility at all, because that's the easiest work to sell is interlock work for us. On
Hmm.
that note, I need to drum up some interlock work because the big pull surround that I thought was going to go ahead in the spring is not going ahead in the spring. Maybe
What
by summer.
what did you
So
think was going to go ahead in the spring?
I had a big pool surround with a whole bunch of like additional like digging for the house and all this other shit. And they're like, yeah. I reached out. I'm like, are we still doing this in the spring? They're like, oh, maybe in the summer. Okay, sure. Now I got to find something to fill up the spring,
Hmm.
which shouldn't be that hard. Spring, everybody's pounding on your door.
Yeah.
At least up until last year, that was the case. So
Do you think
I don't
this
know. We
year will
have
be
like
better?
5 million to do in the next 2 years. I don't know. I might try advertising, and I know I'd ask Mike about that, but we'll see. We'll see. That's all we can do.
Need a marketing company?
I may. I thought about reaching out before. You had discussed it in our little group there, so we'll see.
PK, you're working on you said you were working on a website for yourself?
Yeah, we have a new website coming.
For landscaping or trucking or both or what?
Landscaping.
Yeah?
There'll be some trucking stuff on it, but I mean, I don't know. I find I get some trucking clients from Instagram. People see that or whatever. But do you guys notice the new Instagram thing? You're only allowed 5 hashtags.
Yeah.
Yeah. It will make your post more direct to the people who need to see it.
Hmm.
The people who
But
need.
what I don't understand is that even without the hashtags, they know what you are putting out there, and they can direct it to the people that need to see it
Yeah.
because they know what it is. So the whole hashtag thing is just there for you. It's not there for the other people because if the algorithm already puts the content that they want to see in front of them without the hashtag, is what I've determined at least.
Yeah. I think Instagram's already said that that hashtags are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Who does searches through hashtags?
Yeah, even now, because I used to have people who wanted me to repost them on How to Hardscape to use the hashtag How to Hardscape. But about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, they stopped doing it by sequence, and now it's all random. So you can't even search by hashtag and see what like the most recent posts were, which messed everything up. And yeah, I don't think people are using hashtags too much to search. It's all keywords, right?
Yeah, maybe they're trying to force you to look through all the pictures to find the one you want instead of chronologically.
Yeah, it's usually the most popular ones or ones that are pushing. So they'll have like three of the most popular and then one that they're likely trying to push because it's not as popular. And then so it's a mix of that.
I wonder why they like even like they changed all the layout. Maybe just to make people start staring at it more or something.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's weird because they roll it out in phases. So some of my accounts still have the old layout with the direct messages in the top right, and some of them have the new layout with the direct messages in the bottom. It's weird.
Oh, because they haven't updated yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. So the CBC recorded a video today at for the salt shortage at Arntz with Chris talking to CBC. So and so our truck was there in the background apparently. So I'm
Ooh.
interested. Yeah. Well, there's nothing you can't get across faster with the elbows up crowd than by being on the CBC. So,
That's the No
maybe
Kings crowd.
Yeah.
that's true. There's also on the back of the cab of Chrissy's truck, there's a huge fuck Trudeau sticker.
Oh, really?
So I was like,
Nice.
can you just keep the box down? Like, because it's on the back of you can't see it unless she's dumping, but um,
I love it. I love that.
maybe not have that on the CBC, I guess, It,
Chad,
as-
how concerned are you about the U.S. military doing a covert operation and kidnapping you in the middle of the night and bringing you back to the States there while you're in Jamaica?
Bringing me back to the States.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. I'll go to the States. Come on. No, like I was, because the CBC was broadcasting, right? Like, oh, if you're going, you have 10 flights are delayed. Like, fuck off. Like, there's a travel advisory for Jamaica right now because the conditions are so terrible. It's fucking gorgeous here.
yeah, but what is it like off the resort?
There was a couple boats turned over on the road. Like, there were flipped over boats that are like right beside the highway. Like, they just pushed them off to the side and kept driving. And
Yeah.
like not little like fishing boats. These are like fucking monster boats, like triaxle sized boats. I'm like, cool. There's pigs roaming around and shit. Yeah, there's some damage and stuff, but I mean, it also happened 3 months ago. People are happy, it seems. Our cab driver got his electricity turned back on Monday. So
Wow, that's a long time to have no electricity.
yeah, he's like, oh, I'm happy. Just go outside at night and look at the stars. Like, fuck, what an attitude. I can't do that back home. It's ice cold.
Well, you just need to dress properly.
Yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather come here and look at the stars. So, um, my wife's a really nice person, right? So anytime someone tries to sell you something, which they do on
Oh my
vacation,
God.
she is one to talk to them and whatever. And yeah. And then she always not regrets it, but she's like, "Oh, that was such a pain." It said it costs you $0 to keep walking, and I'm going to bring that into all of 2026 in my business. It is not my problem. It cost me $0 to keep walking. Just walk away from the problem.
Yeah.
That's it.
I read a thing that said uh if you get ups and I started taking it seriously, if you get upset about small things, you can never be successful
Hmm.
because you're too upset about all these small things to be, or I guess it was more saying you can never be mega successful, you know. And so now when things happen, I try hard to um just accept that it happened and look for a solution. The other night they switched loader operators where we were loading snow, and Actually, it was in the evening. It was a day shift. And the guy got in the big loader, and the first thing he did was scoop up this huge chunk piece of ice, like bigger than the loader bucket. I'm sure at the time, the guy was probably like, fuck, this is awesome. Look how much I got in this bucket. Look how much is in the bucket. And then he dumped it in the truck, and I thought it was going to flip over, and it smashed the shit out of the fucking board.
Well,
And I usually would have been like really upset, but I was like, eh. I went over and said, you need to lift me up so I can rip this board, what's left of the board off the truck. He was like, aren't you mad? And I was like, no, man, not really. I don't care. Whatever.
yeah, but those like people think these boards are like $20 boards. There is like easily $150 in lumber per side on those running boards.
On
More
ours,
time if you paint them.
ours are all painted, so that's fair. I don't know. It was a 2x8, and you would have had to buy an 8-foot section and cut it down to like 6'5". You think that's $150? By the time you go buy the board,
Yeah, by the time you go buy the board,
pay for the board, drive back with the board,
drill holes in the board.
paint the board because ours are painted.
Yeah.
Yeah, your estimate could be low.
Well, if you send the $55 an hour man,
Yeah, yeah.
and there's fucking dogs going off here. I haven't seen a dog since I got here. There's cats all over the place.
Are you
There's
missing
fucking horses.
what time is it there?
8:20. What time is it there?
8:20?
You
I
should
thought
know this.
I thought the time was different, but maybe it's not. So now when things happen, I try to be accepting of the things that have happened.
I think it, hmm. I would have been a bit pissed off. I would have said I'm adding an hour to your time.
I'm adding an hour to your time.
Yeah, why not? I think that's fair.
Sure. Yeah.
You can fight with the client about it, but I'm adding an hour to your time. We're not breaking things in 2026 without consequences.
I like that.
Yeah.
In 2026, there will be consequences.
Yeah. A couple things. We're not asking in 2026. We're going to go and take what's ours. And
Take
there are
what's ours.
consequences. Yeah.
You sound like ice.
Watch me run some lady over for getting in my way.
No, it was actually the other way around.
Ah, true. Yeah.
The
I
lady
don't-
was
I,
running over the
I'm not going
guy.
to shoot anyone in 2026.
That seems like a. So what was the first thing you said about 2026? We're going to take what's ours?
Yeah, we're going to go out and take it. We're not playing with other landscapers and sharing and all this stuff. This is ours, baby. Like, I will spend thousands of dollars drilling you fuckers into the ground this year.
Is that why you didn't go to Congress? Because there might have been people there that you're going to drive out of business and you're not really that friendly a guy?
No. I'm not worried about anyone around me.
Who picked this week for you to go away?
I did.
You picked it?
What do you mean who picked this week?
Like you sat down and said, you know what week I'm leaving? The week of Congress.
That had no bearing on my choice to leave the country.
You'll do anything to leave the country.
I just said, Santa, find me the cheapest week to go to Jamaica at this resort in 2026.
You asked Santa?
Santa, she's my travel agent. Santa.
You're asking Santa.
I thought you said Santa too.
No, her name is Santa, but she was a client of mine, right? She used NBL one time, right, for her pool surround for a house that she sold probably 5 years ago or whatever. But in that time, we've booked a minimum of 8 vacations with her because we use the people who use us. And
That's a great theory.
That's just how we do business. And like, not only me, now my parents are booking trips with her. This lady has probably gotten fucking 20 trips booked because she got a pool surround done by NDL. Right?
Do you think you should have charged her more for the pool surround?
No, we charged what was fair at the time. Whether
Which
that was
was
$55 a man hour or more, it was
which
like.
was still $55 a man.
So I don't. I can't remember. I don't think there was 8 of us working on it. So
No.
I don't know. She left us a great review.
Why is
So
it so dark where you are?
because it's nighttime here. It's also dark where you are.
Well, I have lights on though. Are you like
I
sitting outside doing this?
Yeah, I'm sitting on the balcony,
Oh, the balcony. Are
third
you going
floor
to,
up.
are you going to the show tonight?
No,
No?
9 o'clock is late for me. We did the there was like some fucking variety show one night, and it was like all like guests would get up and sing and dance and shit. Fucking bogus. What a waste of my time. My God, Christ.
So what time
How'd-
do you get up on vacation, Chad?
6:30 ish.
Wow.
Whatever time I have to poop.
That's what wakes you up.
Like, yeah, oh for sure. Whenever you get to be my age, you
You
wake
sound
up
like
based
you're
on when you have to
PK.
pee or when you have to poop.
That's true. That just definitely dictates when I have to get out.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes it's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I can get back to bed after that, but like my biology tells me that usually it's 5:30 or so. Sometimes, like if I'm going to the gym, it'll be 10 to 5 or whatever. But on vacation, you get up when you have to poop. And I've done so much eating that, I mean, that's pretty early.
Good
Pretty
food?
early. Food's great,
Yeah.
actually. I I had a fish head for dinner tonight because I'd never had a fish head before.
The
And
eyeball.
no, there was no eyeballs in it. But
Okay.
one thing I find weird, and I'm spoiled definitely back home for this, but if they're making like a pasta or whatever, they'll chop up the chicken and throw it in there. But they're not like chopping up the chicken breast and throwing it in there. They're chopping up the whole fucking chicken. So there's bones and shit in your fucking chicken pasta. Or like there's fish bones in your fucking fish. Just like I'm spoiled as shit back home. I'll get like a chicken breast in my pasta. But if you
Yeah.
were to sell like a chicken Alfredo with fucking bones in it, they would tear you up back home.
Oh yeah.
Here it's just normal. I'm like, okay, whatever. Can't complain too much.
Yeah,
So
you could just order the pasta without the chicken.
yeah, you could, but then you have no protein. You might as well not eat at all.
Just eat carbs. It's all about
No,
the carbs.
I my plates here are most like 80%, 80 to 90% meat all
Mm.
the time. I've had goat, I've had oxtail, I've had fuck you name it.
You're such an
I,
adventurous eater, Chad.
I'm not like I was telling my wife, like you see men here, though they're like at the buffet, they're skinny little men, and they have like a little bit of rice on their plate and a couple fucking potatoes and stuff. Like you're on fucking vacation, man. There's tons of food here. Like hundreds of thousands of dollars of food around you. Fucking eat. You little pussy, eat whatever the fuck is in front of you. Jesus Christ.
You don't think there's an argument that maybe they just like maybe they have maybe they've actually been to the doctor and found out that they do have some kind of like perhaps diabetes and they're trying to care for it.
No, 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 I don't think so. Just eat, man. Just fucking eat.
Yeah.
Especially if you're skinny like that. You're paying thousands of dollars to come here and you're not going to eat? Are you crazy? That's wild to me.
It is to me too. When we go away, I always start off with good intentions, but
Oh, fuck. Like, I try not to eat too much sweets. Or drink too much. Like, I probably had 10 beers the whole time we were here so far. maybe 15 beers, whatever.
And you've been there a day.
I've been here since Monday.
Okay.
Like three beers a day is, they're not big beers, right? But
Are you drinking the Red Stripe?
yeah.
The Red Stripe. Are you drinking the Red Stripe Light?
No, this is full size Red Stripe normal. That's good.
They did it. One thing I'll give them there is they did a very good job of stocking the refrigerator.
Yeah.
And there was always water. At the resort we were at in Dominican, there was no fucking water.
Oh.
You had to hoard your water bottles.
Oh no. I love how on the bottle it says water.
Oh yeah,
It's like water.
Yeah.
It's like WATA or WADA. So it's actually called water.
Yeah, WATA, right?
Yeah.
That stuff's good.
Yeah.
Are you going off resort while you're there?
No, not until we're leaving. No.
So what do you guys do all day? Just lounge?
Fucking lounge, man. Get up in the morning, have a coffee. There's a cat that comes and sits on my lap. Yeah, and then go have breakfast. Sit by the pool, play with my kid. Sit by the pool. Go to the beach. Not a big beach, but it's a great time. And then I'm home for a week, and then I got to go to Mexico. So
for 1,000 years, men will still say this was their finest hour.